Right, let's create an asteroid in Blender. We can start off deleting the cube. Then we go into Edit, Preferences, Add-ons, and search for Add Mesh. And we will add this extra objects mesh. Then in this little tab, Shift A, Mesh, Rock Generator. And then this little tab, we can change how we want the rock to look. And this is all about personal preferences. I think these settings will look good. So if you want exactly like mine, you can just look at these settings and do the same. And then I will give this rock a texture, and I will put a little bit darker texture to it. Then in the light, I will change it to sun and change the strength to 2. I will also change the direction to point away like this. And then in X or Y, doesn't matter, I will press Ctrl, Alt, and 0 on my numpad. You can also go to View, Align View, Align Active Camera to View. And in here I will select the camera, and I will put the X on 0, the Y on 0, to align it in the middle like this. Then I will press G, Z, and move it down a little bit like this. Also, in this World tab, we want to change the color to completely black. Then we are in EEVEE this time, because there's no need to have it in cycles. And then we can animate this. And I will make this asteroid start away from me like this. And then I will make sure I have the timeline selected here. And then I will press I one time, location, and rotation. Then I will change the end to 1000. Scroll my mouse wheel a few times, like this, and click on this little icon here. Then I will move the stone G, X to the camera, like this. And then I will also rotate it, so I will press R, then X, and then rotate it like that. And then I will press I one more time and press this location and rotation. So what will happen now is it will start over here, and then it will move slowly towards the camera. But we can see now, if we start the animation, we see it stops, or not stops, but it's very slow in the beginning, and then towards the middle, it's getting faster. So I will add another window like this. You can also just click here, and we want the graph editor, like this. And when we have the stone selected, we can press A, and we can right click, and then in this mode, we want linear. And this will make the animation start faster. And we can see now it's very, very slow. But this is the kind of movement I want, because this will be obviously a space scene. And when you have something move slowly in space, it just looks more alive. I don't know. You can also make this go extremely fast. And one thing I will do is I will also change the FPS. So right now, as default, it's 24 FPS, which means 24 frames per second. So it moves very slowly. But if we change this to like 60, it will move a little bit faster. And if we want to, we can also change it like to 40 if you want to. And it will move much faster. And also this will result in a smoother look. So then I can tap on my 0 on my numpad, and I will select this so all these lines disappear. Then I will go into the EEVEE mode here, the shader viewport, and then I will press play. And now we will see this asteroid moving slowly through space. And what we can do now also to make this look even more cool, I guess you can say, when it hits, you saw that, when it hits here, we can add, after we have rendered this, we can render it from this side. So we just move the camera, we can change the camera to start over here instead. So instead of it moving towards the camera, we can select the camera, press G, X, and move it here. Then press R, set 180, and we can have it move. Oh, it's inside. Press G, set 2 times, like this. And now it will move away from the camera. So what we can do here is we can first render the first animation to have it move closer to the camera, and then we can change the camera view and render it one more time from this direction. And then in a editing software, we can put these two clips after each other, and that will make it look like the asteroid is passing through the camera. So I will render this quick and I will show you the results. I saw that it's looking a bit weird here, so I will change this to 5. It will make it more difficult for your computer, but it certainly looks better. We can also turn it up even more here. Yeah, it takes time this to calculate, but I think this looks so much better from a distance. So now we know how this look. We can turn the render up to 5 and this render up to 5, and we can turn this to 1. So now it's very smooth in the viewport, but in the render it will be good quality. One thing more we need to do is I will change the resolution from 100% to 200%. And then I will also select where the file should be saved. And then I will change it from PNG to this FFmpeg video. Then in encoding, we change this container to MPEG-4. And then we can hit render animation.